Hey everyone, it's Julie, and I'm going to be explaining how to create a free QR code label in order that we hit that minimum of the 80% verified customer sale, right? Together, we got this. All right. I just wanted to revisit this in case one, you did set up my shop. And if you were like me, I could not find where to get my URL. The other thing, as well, is if you have not created my shop, it is a great resource to create a digital storefront. So, how you're going to find that is once you log in, up where it says better than ever, going to click on that and scroll down to the better selling support and click on find business building tools. Then, if you haven't set up my shop, go ahead and do that. Make sure you check with your coach because you want to make sure that you have an appropriate photo. You want to have an appropriate URL. In our case, Fred and I, it'll give you the opportunity, and this is actually a big deal. Anybody in IT, the fact that you can choose a URL if it's available costs a lot of money. But as an IBO, it's one of our awesome resources that we have. So, what you're going to want to do is you can, in my case, I just scroll down instead of creating one, and you come down to edit, and that's where you're going to see your domain name. You're going to need to either copy and paste that or write it down because you need that URL in order to create a QR code. Now, what we're going to do next is there are so many QR code generators out there. This is the one I use, and it's qr-code-generator.com. You can sign up for free. You will need to sign up in order to actually access and download the published QRL. I will give you a heads up that it is a website that will want you to buy things. And what I've done, I've never had a problem. I just stick with the free route. And when you're signing up, one recommendation is just unclick where it says, yes, send me promotions and things like that. I had to go back into my settings and change that because I didn't realize it and I received a lot of emails. Not a big deal though. Just want to give you a heads up. I'm going to exit out of this PowerPoint and actually take you to the QR code generator. Okay. And I want to take you to the home page. This is actually in the PowerPoint I just have there. I didn't know what to click, quite frankly. So I want to show you that what you're going to want to do is click website, right? Because that's where we're going to take people. And then you click. Let me slide that over here. Next. And this right here is where you need to enter your URL, the one you created in my shop. Okay. You don't need to try this little advertisement there. And then you simply click next. And it's that quick. You now have a QR code. If you want to look at the different designs here on top, don't worry about these down here. I have actually a couple of these made, but I'm going to choose the no frame so you see what it looks like. There's one with no frame. It depends on the label that you're using. If you want to have like a Scan Me frame, you can do that. Then what you're going to want to do is click download. And there it is in the corner there. And you come over here, save as, and you can see I have several saved. Just make sure you know where it's going. I typically, when I'm working on stuff, I put it on my desktop. I'm going to hit cancel because I have several made already. All right, so that's it. You have a QR code. Now let's talk about how to create the label. So again, I went on to Google, and Avery has been a producer of labels like forever, and they have a simple website, easy to use. It's called Avery.com. Again, you're going to sign up for free. And again, I would unclick when it says receive specials and newsletters and all those things. So I'm going to actually take you back into the Avery website. Just let me get out of my PowerPoint again. And the first thing you're going to want to do, you can see I was working on this, but I want to show you what it looks like when you log in. You can see I'm logged in over here. You're going to click on Create a New Project. And now all of these numbers are just codes that are right on the front of your label package. Okay. In the past, I've made labels for various things using the 30 sheet. So I'm going to pick the 5160 30 sheet and then select this template. And when you come over here, you can see various themes. Okay, we're going to keep this simple. You can scroll down, check with your coach. I'm just going to click this one here, place your text. I'm sorry, this one with the leaf. Then you're going to click select this design. And there you go. Now what you can do is you come over here to image, click on it, add image, and I'm going to browse for the file. That's why I suggested knowing where you save that QR code. And you can see I have a whole bunch of stuff on my desktop. All right, I'm going to pick the Scan Me, and you can see it's going to compress the file. And I also want to show you, again, add image, browse for file, the QR code without a frame, just so you can see what it looks like. All right, say you want to keep the one Scan Me, you just click on the one without a code and hit delete, and there it goes. This is a really easy program to use. You can grab these corners to make the box a little bit bigger, but you need to stay within that frame of the label or it's going to give you a warning. So let me minimize that again, just a little bit. There we go. If you want to have text, you just simply backspace. Maybe you want to keep the label. I don't know. I'm sorry, the leaf. That's up to you. So I'm going to put in Gillespie International. And I'm going to move it over here. Just play with it a little bit. Maybe move it down here. You can also grab the text. And you see over here, change the size. Now, when you change it to like 6, that's really small, but I'm just doing that so you can see that it fits. You can just move this over like that. Let's say that's what you want to do. All right, simple, plain. What you're going to want to do is make sure it's going to, when you first sign up, you're going to want to click Edit All, because when you do that, this label will be on all 30 of the labels. The next thing you're going to do once you're happy with the design is preview and print. And there it is. Print it yourself. Again, they're trying to sell you stuff, which is fine. Get PDF to print. You're going to click on that, give it a name. I'm just going to put number 5. Save to your account. Now it will save on the Avery.com. That's where it will be housed. But I highly recommend that you open the PDF. Now this can be saved if you see it over here, download. You can download to your computer, or you can send it to your Google Drive. What I'm just going to do is just show you that it's done, right? There you have your 30 labels. And a recommendation when you go to print it is to put an X on a piece of paper, and because sometimes the labels, you don't know your printer if you should put the labels facing up or facing down. So what I do is I put an X on a piece of paper. I do a run through of my labels to see, okay, I definitely have to put the labels facing up. It'll save you a sheet of labels because I have wasted many. So it's really easy peasy. And the last thing I want to share, QR codes are easy to read. You used to have a QR code reader, or you needed one on your phone. Now, all you have to do is open up your camera, and I have tested mine, and simply have your camera open. It will capture it, and somebody can just click on, and they'll be directed to your My Shop, your digital storefront. I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, let me know, and each and every one of you are amazing, and have a great day.